you're new here, my name's Demi, and I have started this channel to share my healing inside and out. So today I wanted to discuss the idea that healing is not linear. In fact, like success, any journey we take really is not linear. There's ups and there's downs through all of it. I think that's so hard, at least for me. I won't speak for everybody else. That's been hard for me to set out to do the right thing, to achieve a goal, and have it be like, oh yeah, but you're gonna stumble and fall about 15 times before you can actually tell that you're getting any closer to your goal. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Healing not being linear, and it being a path that can take us all over. So I'm happy you're here to do. So I think that there is a myth that we tell ourselves that once we start healing, everything's just gonna start getting better. And in fact, that is rarely, if not ever, true. Made a path towards change of any kind knows that it normally gets worse first. Let's just be honest. It normally gets worse first. It gets harder, and then you might think I'm doing this wrong, or it must be the wrong thing to do because it's not working. But that doesn't necessarily mean that, right? It's just that change is hard, so hard. My surgery is a perfect example. This surgery is literally going to realign my body. But first, they're going to cut my bone in half. It's going to take so much pain, months of recovery, and healing, a huge healing process of surrender, not knowing. So another thing with linear, I think, is that we can tell where we're going. I'm going to make this choice, this choice, this choice, and I'm going to end up right there. And I can see my path, and that's comforting. We like to control things. I am happy to not be alone in that. But that's not how it works. And again, my surgery is a perfect example. It's going to take 38 days to get the bone lengthened, or the rod lengthened to where it needs to be. And then it's however long it takes my bone to heal. Like, talk about surrender. That is gonna be tough. And eventually, maybe in a year, I will be willing, or I will be able to walk into a store, buy a pair of shoes, put them on my feet, and walk out. And that probably sounds small to a lot of people, but it is not to me. There's been days recently where the anxiety feels like a little paralyzing, and that's okay. Healing is about balance, so that means some days I get to feel like shit. I get to feel a little paralyzed. I get to admit that I'm scared. This process of healing, I think I've been trying to deny. Like, this is something I want, so I shouldn't be afraid. There shouldn't be any negative emotions attached to it. But what kind of strange lie is that to tell myself? I'm getting a major procedure. Of course there's fear attached to this. It will be painful. Of course there's fear attached to that. Even if I can see that the pain is going to get me what I want. So that's just something to be aware of in these processes of making change. I think we get discouraged so quick because it's not easy, and we want it to be. And I understand that. I want that too. When I make a good decision, I want to be rewarded for it. Really, I just wanted to say, if you're on your own journey right now and it's getting hard, it probably actually means you're doing it right. So congratulations, and stick to it. There is truly a beauty in the struggle, even when progress doesn't look like we want it to. So if you're in a slow chapter right now, if you need encouragement, or you found some here, please share with me below. And let's remind each other that we're all doing the best that we can, and that healing and growth is not linear for anyone, not just us. The saying is a saying, it gets worse before it gets better, for a reason. Side note, I do have to say, I am desperately worried about my little doggies. mainly because they're not little. It's just little things with the surgery, you know, at this point that are kind of like breaking my heart or stressing me out, or it's just strange. My dogs are great. I mean, look at this guy. The other one's laying over there by the door. My dogs are great 92% of the time. And then there's 8% of the time, which maybe even that's still a little exaggerated, where they are big dogs and they are rambunctious. And I am afraid I'm gonna have to put them outside for a while, and I'm just really struggling. I'm struggling with all the little changes that are gonna come. So back to that surrender, back to it's gonna get harder before it gets easier. And it's temporary, so very temporary. So that's it today, and I'll get better at this. And thank you for staying with me even when I am all over the place. And it will get better, and it will not last forever, whatever you're going through. Thank you for being with me this morning and sharing this space with me. And I will talk to you all soon. I am going to post another video pre-surgery, and then as long as I'm feeling up to it, I am going to post a video post-surgery in the hospital. And I'm most excited to get home and really start, you know, seeing what my recovery is going to look like and sharing that with all of you. So thank you for checking in and spending some time with me today. This is the Heart of Healing. Let's heal together from the heart. Until next time.